My husband left me for my cousin, and it's one of the best things that ever happened to me. I was raised in a semi-traditional family, which means it's less you'll dishonor/embarrass us by not getting married, and more you'll break your mother's heart if you're not married. So when I was introduced to my now ex-husband, who's a kind, smart, financially stable man, we got married right away. He was a wonderful husband, and I care about him very much. I think we made a good team for a while there. We earned the same, supported each other without none of us having to depend on the other, took care of chores, and bonded as life partners. It changed when my husband met my cousin. Let's call her Tina. For context, her mother, my mom's older sister, and mine had a bad history which I'd rather not share because it's family business, but they stopped talking when I was 20. However, my mother encouraged me and my siblings to get along with our cousins, as she didn't want the bad blood to get between us. My relationship with Tina is civil at best, though, as she became more like her family as she got older. We talked from time to time, and there was even a period where we talked on a daily basis, and I guess that was the time my husband and Tina interacted. I noticed the change in my husband, of course. He spent more time on his phone and seemed more distracted when we were together. I accepted it as we getting used to each other, until he came and talked to me, guilt-ridden and depressed, that he had fallen for Tina, and thought it would be wrong to keep lying to me. Looking back, I think that was brave of him, and I appreciate him the most for it. I wouldn't lie and say I felt nothing though. I was hurt. Maybe it's because I did come to love him during our time together, more than I expected. Maybe it's because there's hidden resentment for Tina's family inside me that it subconsciously told me I lost. But another thing I feel is relief. Freedom, almost. We had a peaceful divorce and I wished him the best. Tina and I did not talk after, but my family and I had some long, tearful conversations. My mother asked me how I could just let him go like that. My father wanted to beat my husband up, but in the end, we kept it in my family only. My sister was my rock during that time. She knew I never wanted the marriage, not willingly, and that this was essentially a way out for me. I feel freer than ever before after the divorce. I don't feel pressured to get/stay married or even date anymore, as my parents give me space and time to heal. I'm out living as myself again. Truly, wholly myself. Last I heard of my husband and Tina, they're still dating and seem pretty happy. P.S. One of the last things Tina's mother said to mine was, "You'll have to beg me for help one day." I think it's funny because it did come true somehow for the younger generation. Tina did help me, in a sense. Toast to you, cuz.